Two people turn 40. Both earn $90,000 annually. By age 60, one has over $2.5 million and retires to a life of freedom. The other is facing another decade of work with barely $300,000 saved. The difference isn't income, luck, or inheritance. It's understanding the unwritten rules of money for your 40s. And today, I'm giving you those rules. Let's be honest. For many of us, turning 40 brings a specific financial anxiety. It's that quiet moment, late at night, logging into your bank account. You see the small 401k balance, the mortgage, car payment, student loans, and persistent credit card debt, and a cold knot forms in your stomach. You think about that dinner party last weekend. Your friend just bought a lake house. Another discusses paying for college in cash. And you sit there, nodding and smiling, while a voice inside your head screams, "How? What did I miss?" You feel behind. This corrosive feeling makes you avoid your finances, convincing you the game is already lost. Articles claim you should have 3 times your salary saved by 40. For $90,000, that's $270,000. Seeing your $85,000 401k balance, you feel like a complete failure. So you close the app, trying to forget. But the anxiety lingers, a constant low-grade hum of financial stress during groceries or unexpected car repairs. Here's the most important truth today. That 3 times your salary rule is a lie, a marketing gimmick designed by financial companies to make you feel inadequate and buy their high-fee products. The reality. The median 401k balance for Americans aged 35 to 44 is only $61,000. You're not a failure. You're normal. But normal today won't secure a comfortable retirement. Normal means working until 75. The good news? It's not too late. Mathematically, your 40s are the most powerful wealth-building decade of your life, if you know the rules. It's not about catching up to an imaginary benchmark, but implementing a framework that turns your peak earning years into a wealth-building machine. So, let's get into the 4 financial milestones you need to hit in your 40s and exactly how to get there, starting now. First, the retirement reality check. The milestone isn't 3 times your salary. That's arbitrary. By your mid-40s, the real milestone is saving 2 times your annual expenses in retirement accounts. Let that sink in. Not salary, but expenses. Why is this better? Salary is misleading. You might earn $150,000, but spend $120,000 in a high-cost city. Your friend earning $100,000, spending $60,000 is financially stronger. Your savings goal should tie to your actual life, not a W-2. Behind? Leverage your most powerful, overlooked weapon, contribution intensity. Everyone praises compound interest and starting early. True, time is powerful. But your 40s offer a different magic. Peak income years. This allows contribution intensity impossible in your 20s. Let's look at the numbers. Person A starts saving at 25, diligently investing $400 a month into an S&P 500 index fund, 9% return. By 65, they have $1.4 million. Fantastic. Now, person B. Chaotic 20s and 30s, kids, career changes, life. They hit 40 with almost nothing, feeling hopeless. But with solid income, they get serious, investing $2,000 a month, 5 times person A's start. By 65, person B has over $1.7 million. Starting 15 years later, their higher contribution intensity during peak earning years yields more money. Your 40s are for saving 15, 20, even 25% of income, not 5%. Maximize your savings rate now with your biggest income shovel. The catch-up plan isn't magic stocks. It's radically increasing savings. Forget the past. Focus on contribution intensity today. But all the saving in the world won't matter if you're ignoring the giant anchor tied to your financial boat. Which brings us to our second and possibly most urgent milestone. The second milestone, the 5-alarm fire of debt. Rule: by 40, zero high-interest consumer debt. Credit cards, personal loans, buy now, pay later, anything over 7 to 8% interest. Not your mortgage, that's low interest, secured by an appreciating asset. I mean, wealth-destroying debt millions consider normal. Shocking fact, the average 40-year-old's credit card balance exceeds $7,000. Many think, I'm average. This is like noting the average ER patient is bleeding. You don't want to be average. You want to be healthy. High-interest debt is not a tool or convenience. It's a house fire demanding urgent treatment. Here's why. Credit card debt is reverse compound interest, working for the bank. Invest $100 at 9%, you gain $9. Owe $100 on a credit card at 22%, you're not just paying $22. You're directly transferring wealth, future, and freedom. Every interest dollar is a dollar you can't invest, a dollar that won't compound for you. The horrifying numbers. That average $7,000 balance at 22% APR with minimum payments takes over 20 years to clear. You'll pay over $12,000 in interest, almost triple the original cost. The cost of not having that debt? Invest that $12,000 instead. Over 20 years at 9% return, it grows to over $67,000. The real cost of credit card debt isn't just $12,000. It's the $67,000 future you sacrificed. Person A carries a manageable $5,000 balance, unknowingly burning thousands annually. Person B sees their $8,000 balance as a 5-alarm fire. They halt investing, slash their budget, sell items, and aggressively pay down the debt. A painful 6 months, but once clear, they free up hundreds monthly to build wealth, not service debt. The debt catch-up plan is an emergency. Use the debt avalanche. Pay minimums on everything, then throw all extra cash at the highest interest debt. Get intense. Get angry. It's the biggest obstacle to financial freedom. Extinguish the fire. Once the fire is out, you need to add fuel to your wealth-building engine. And that leads directly to our third milestone. The third milestone, the income acceleration engine. Stable income isn't enough. In your 40s, actively engineer its growth. The goal? Increase total household income by 25 to 30% between 40 and 45. Impossible? No. Your 40s are statistically your peak earning years. 2 decades of experience, a professional network, a proven track record. You're more valuable than ever. Yet most let income stagnate, accepting standard 3% raises that inflation nullifies. Your income is your greatest wealth-building tool. Growing it is the ultimate financial cheat code. The mechanism isn't just working harder, but smarter, actively managing your career like a business. This means strategically job hopping. Data shows job switchers see significantly faster income growth than company loyalists. It means building in-demand skills via online courses or certifications for higher salaries. Or developing a high-value side income stream like consulting, freelance writing, or coaching within your expertise, not just delivering food. The numbers are staggering. Increase your take-home pay by just $1,000 a month at age 40. Maybe a $15,000 raise from a job switch or a side consulting business. That little bump is so much more. Invested monthly until 65 at 9% return, it grows into an extra $1.1 million. Let me repeat that. A $1,000 a month increase in your savings capacity, starting at 40, can be worth over $1 million. Consider our two people. Person A stays comfortable, accepting annual 3% raises, their income barely outpacing inflation. Person B undertakes a 90-day income sprint, dedicating 5 hours weekly to career growth, updating resumes, networking, applying to targeted jobs, practicing negotiation. They land a 20% pay raise, funneling the entire increase directly into investments before it affects their lifestyle. One chose comfort, the other focused effort. The net worth difference will be over $1 million. The catch-up plan. Treat your career with debt-fighting intensity. Your earning potential is an asset. Manage it. This brings us to the final milestone, the one that ties everything together. The fourth milestone, the net worth North Star. Rule. In your 40s, your net worth should become positive and at least equal your gross annual salary. This is a huge mental shift. Most track checking accounts, income, maybe 401k. Wealthy people track one number above all, net worth. Why? Net worth is your ultimate financial scorecard. What you own minus what you owe. All assets, house, retirement, savings, car, minus all liabilities, mortgage, student loans, credit card debt. Tracking this is transformational. Focus solely on savings, you might feel good about $20,000 in the bank. But with $30,000 credit card debt, you're not saving, you're going backward. Your net worth is negative $10,000. Your net worth tells the truth. The mechanism here is focus. A single number simplifies everything, transforming the vague goal of getting better with money into a clear, measurable game. Make that number rise every month. Let's use some concrete numbers. You earn $100,000 a year. Your milestone is a net worth of at least $100,000. You sit down and calculate it. Assets, 401k, $85,000. Home equity, $50,000. Savings, $10,000. Car value, $15,000. Total assets, $160,000. Liabilities, mortgage, $200,000. Student loans, $30,000. Car loan, $10,000. Credit card debt, $5,000. Total liabilities. This number isn't meant to discourage, but empower. You have a map, $185,000 from your goal. Your mortgage is the largest liability, but high-interest credit card debt is most toxic. Every extra dollar toward that credit card not only saves interest, but directly boosts net worth. Paying off that $5,000 card boosts your net worth by $5,000. Direct cause and effect. Person A never calculates net worth, just tries to save more. They feel unproductive, spinning their wheels, saving $500 but running up $600 on credit cards. Person B tracks net worth monthly. Obsessed with making the number rise, they see debt repayment yields the same positive effect as saving, with a guaranteed high return. This clarity motivates better decisions, playing a game with a clear scoreboard and winning definition. The simplest catch-up plan. Track your net worth tonight. It takes 30 minutes. This single act of measurement is the first step to managing and improving it. So let's bring it together. Your 40s aren't about despairing over the past. They're about shifting your strategy. It's moving from time to contribution intensity. Treating high-interest debt as a 5-alarm fire. Activating your income acceleration engine, leveraging peak earning years. And tying it all together with your net worth North Star, the number revealing if you're truly winning. Your anxiety isn't from being bad with money, but playing with the wrong rules. These are the new rules. The game isn't over. For you, the most important quarter is just beginning. You stand at the threshold of your financial life's most powerful, productive decade. Your future self will either thank you for the choices you make this year, or they will look back and wonder what happened. The choice is yours. If this video changed the way you think about your money, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It tells YouTube that this is the kind of information people need to hear.